Have you ever noticed how certain people can effortlessly charm their way through life, winning over everyone they meet, while others struggle to make a lasting impression on anyone at all? These individuals may seem like they have it all, but the truth is they've cracked the code to unlocking charisma. And once you understand what they know, you can become more magnetic and attractive. In today's video, we're going to reveal the secret weapon politicians use to win elections. By understanding the power of charisma and how to use it effectively, you'll be able to leave a lasting impression on everyone you meet. But don't expect it to be easy. To truly harness the power of charisma, you need to be willing to step out of your comfort zone and face your fears head on. Are you ready to take the first step towards becoming the most charismatic version of yourself? Let's dive in. Now, before we get into the tips, I want you to take a moment to really think about the word charisma. What does it mean to you? What comes to mind? For some, charisma may conjure up images of confident leaders who can rally crowds and inspire change. For others, it may bring to mind charming individuals who effortlessly win people over with their wit and humor. But the truth is, charisma is much more than just confidence or charm. It is a combination of factors that, when combined correctly, can create a powerful and lasting impression on those around us. You see, people who possess charisma have a unique ability to connect with others on a deeper level, to understand their needs and desires, and to articulate their own beliefs and values in a way that resonates with them. They are not afraid to speak their minds, and they do so with a level of confidence that is both admirable and inspiring. But perhaps most importantly of all, charismatic people are authentic, genuine, and honest. They don't try to be someone they're not, and they don't pretend to know everything. Instead, they embrace their own quirks and imperfections, and they're willing to learn from their mistakes. As you listen to these tips, I want you to keep this definition of charisma in mind. It will help you to fully understand the true meaning of being charismatic and how to use it to your advantage. So let's get started. Step note 1. Control the room with your body language. Have you ever entered a room and felt a sudden surge of confidence and power? Those who possess charisma have an innate ability to command attention and influence those around them simply by the way they carry themselves. Their body language is strong and confident, which immediately sets them apart from the crowd. But how can you achieve this yourself? Start by working on your posture. Stand tall with your shoulders back and your chin up. This will immediately make you appear more confident and in control. Next, focus on your eye contact. Make sure to look people in the eye when you speak to them. This will show them that you're engaged and interested in the conversation. But don't stare too long. Remember, you're aiming for connection, not intimidation. Finally, pay attention to your gestures. Keep them open and away from your body, which symbolizes confidence and comfortability with your surroundings. By mastering these nonverbal cues, you'll be well on your way to controlling any room you enter. Step note 2. Become a master storyteller. Ever heard a story that left you in awe, moved to tears, or had you on the edge of your seat? Charismatic people have a knack for storytelling, keeping their audience engaged and eager to hear more. They know how to weave a tale that captures the imagination and leaves a lasting impact. To become a master storyteller yourself, you need to first understand your audience. Who are you trying to reach with your story? What are their interests, and what are they hoping to gain from your talk? Once you know your audience, you need to craft a compelling narrative that keeps them engaged. Start with a strong opening that will capture their attention and make them want to hear more. Then build your story with vivid details, engaging characters, and a clear conflict and resolution. Finally, make sure your story has a clear takeaway. What do you want your audience to remember? What action do you want them to take? By following these steps, you'll be well on your way to becoming a captivating storyteller yourself. Step note 3. Ask powerful questions. The art of asking the right questions is a skill possessed by those who possess charisma. Charismatic people know that asking the right questions can lead to deeper conversations and stronger connections. They ask open-ended questions that encourage others to share their thoughts and feelings, which makes the conversation more engaging and meaningful. So how can you become better at asking powerful questions? Start by listening more and asking fewer questions. This will show that you're genuinely interested in what the other person has to say. When you do ask a question, make sure it's open-ended. Avoid questions that can be answered with a simple yes or no, and instead ask questions that encourage the other person to elaborate. For example, instead of asking, "Did you enjoy the party?" ask, "What did you think of the party?" By asking more powerful questions, you'll be able to have more engaging and meaningful conversations. Step number 4. Embrace your uniqueness. Charismatic people know that their uniqueness is what sets them apart, and they embrace it wholeheartedly. They are not afraid to show their true colors, and they use their quirks and differences to connect with others. If you want to become more charismatic, start by accepting yourself for who you are. Embrace your uniqueness and don't try to hide it. Let your personality shine through and don't be afraid to be yourself. When you do this, you'll become more interesting to others and they'll be drawn to your authenticity. Step number 5, be genuinely interested in others. One of the most important things that charismatic people know is that people love to talk about themselves. They're always curious about others and they're genuinely interested in their thoughts, feelings, and experiences. They ask follow-up questions and actively listen, making the other person feel heard and valued. To become more charismatic, you need to become a better listener. Make an effort to get to know the people around you and show them that you are genuinely interested in them. Ask them questions about their lives, their interests, and their goals. Listen actively and show empathy and understanding. By doing this, you'll create stronger connections with those around you and become more charismatic in the process. Step number 6, master the art of timing. In the game of charisma, timing is everything. Charismatic people have a natural sense of when to speak and when to listen. They know how to pause for effect, creating a sense of anticipation and drama. They also know how to read the room and adjust their approach accordingly. To master the art of timing, you need to develop your intuition. Pay attention to your gut feelings and trust your instincts. Learn to read the nonverbal cues of those around you and be aware of the energy in the room. With practice, you'll become more attuned to the subtle rhythms of social interaction and be able to time your moves accordingly. Step number 7, speak with conviction. If you want to be charismatic, you need to learn how to speak with conviction. Charismatic people have a natural ability to believe in their own message and to deliver it with passion and enthusiasm. They don't just speak words, they speak with conviction. To develop this skill, you need to find your voice. Discover what you truly believe in and what you want to stand for. Once you have a clear sense of your values and beliefs, you'll be able to communicate them more effectively. Practice articulating your thoughts and feelings in a clear and concise manner. And don't be afraid to show emotion. When you speak with conviction, people will be drawn to your words and be more likely to believe in your message. So there you have it, the secrets to becoming more charismatic. By following these tips, you can unlock your own potential and become the most charismatic version of yourself. But remember, charisma isn't something you're born with. It's a skill that can be learned and mastered. With practice and persistence, you can become the charismatic individual you've always wanted to be. Now, I want to hear from you. Which tip will you use to become more charismatic? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more great content. Thanks for watching.